Hello and welcome to another MLG video showcase. Today I, Greg Giddens, will be showing you KSP, Kerbal Space Program. Now this is a currently free title as it's in alpha stage, available from their site, kerbalspaceprogram.com. And all you do is you build a space shuttle and launch it into space, just to see how far you can get and how stable you can keep it. And it's incredibly addictive. I've been playing this for a few days now, and I cannot put it down. And it's a matter of just going into this spaceport here, building your shuttle by placing the parts together. So you've got propulsion, for example, some control modules. This is incredibly important, the SAS module, as it automatically stabilizes your craft as long as you hold down the F key during flight. It's so much easier than using the directional keys, which are WASD, as well as Q and E to control the pitch and the yaw, because it's so hard to control. But yeah, you just place these onto your control module. You got decouplers of all kinds. Wow. You got a tri, a single, and you got the side panel ones, as well as some wings. They add weight and stability. It's all good stuff. And as you build it up, placing your pieces all over the place. I'm just doing it to show you at the moment. It builds up in stages, and the bottom stage is the first stage of launch, and you use the space bar to switch between the stages to activate the decouplers and the boosters, and it's great fun. But of course, in good old-fashioned Blue Peter way, I have some that I made earlier. So this, for example, is a very basic model. Let's take it straight to the launch pad, and I'll show you how it works. Then I'm holding F to turn on the SAS module, to keep it as stable as I can. I just press space, and off it goes, and it's going bloody fast. As you can see, one of my astronauts is having the time of his life, good old Jebediah. But Bill and Bob are shitting themselves, and rightly so, I'm afraid, because I haven't built this very well, and it's overheating. And when everything overheats, oh, does it get explosive. There we go. Everybody's dead. Oh, it didn't go very well, did it? Although, new record. How about that for height? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's try again with something a little bit more stable. Actually, let's show you something a lot less stable. Now, this looks magnificent. And I had high hopes for this craft, I really did. But I hadn't built it very well, it turns out. Now watch this. This is hilarious. I have got loads of SAS modules to keep it as stable as I can. I've got enough boosters to set the world on fire. Let's launch it. And off it goes. And it starts off okay, but as you can see it's a bit unstable. It's twisting around, the nose is too heavy, and there's nothing really holding it together. Wow, is it losing control. These side panels are just falling apart. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, that one's going to tear off. You can just see it. It's about to go. Whoosh, there we go. So let's activate a few more stages, see if I can save this. One booster there, let's cut that off. Oh, everything exploded. Bugger. Where's my chute? There we go. Amazingly. Oh, I was going to say we survived, but no, fell too sharply. Everybody's dead. Didn't do very well for the height. Not very well at all. But it sure was funny. Okay, now of course the aim is to get into space, so let me show you how to do that. I made this craft earlier. Now, it's quite a modest craft, but it works a treat. And it took a little while to get it all working together, because as you build it, the stages build up automatically. But they sometimes don't quite match up to how you want things to go. For example, the booster in the middle here, originally that was igniting several stages too late, so it wasn't helping with the thrust at all. So I had to move it to make sure it's in this stage. Yeah, it was a real chore. But anyway, got it all together, SAS module on, and thrust, as you can see, pretty good. He's having fun, he's shitting himself, he's not entirely sure. But it's unstable, as you can see. Things are shaking around, but it's stable enough, which is all we need. And the SAS modules are doing their best to keep things under control. And it ain't doing bad. And the fuel is nearly out. We are getting ready. And press of the space bar. Decouplers activate. New boosters ignite. Look at how stable that is. Perfect. As you can see. Yep, spot on. I'm going straight up. If I look down, there's the Space Center. It's practically a straight line. Brilliant. So then it's just a matter of waiting for the fuel to run out, pressing space to activate the decouplers, again to activate your boosters depending on your stages. With the solid fuel, you have a set amount of fuel in those solid boosters, but with liquid engines you have fuel canisters which you can stack, so you can keep them going for as long as you can. So in a minute I'll be out of solid fuel entirely. Activate the liquid and you can control the thrust just here. So that's doing quite well. As you can see, I'm going up over 200 meters per second, soaring into the sky now. Well, I say sky, I'm actually in space. How about that? I added some wings to the module here just to keep it stable. They add quite a bit of weight, so you got to be careful. You don't want the nose to be too heavy, or it's just going to topple over on the launch pad, which I've done. In fact, I've built a mammoth of a ship once, and the decoupler and the engines weren't quite in sync. I didn't realise this. And the second I pressed the button for it to go to the launch pad, it just exploded. Amazing. Upsetting, and the astronauts' families still haven't forgiven me, but still, I had fun, and isn't that what matters? Speaking of having fun, all 3 astronauts are enjoying themselves now. Oh, brilliant. And that's it. That's basically all you need to do. Build a ship, get it into space, see how far you can go. And it's so much fun. It's so addictive. And the best thing is, the developers, they're working on a bunch of new features right now. And eventually you're going to be able to build space stations. You're going to have different modules, different attachments to your ships. You're going to be able to land on moons and even other planets. It's going to be so much fun when they finish it. I'm going to put my very minimal reputation on the line here and say this could well be the next Minecraft. It's just, the potential is massive. It's so much fun just launching a ship into space. When you can do all those other features as well, it's just going to eat up my time like nothing else. It's going to be great. So yes, this is KSP, and I am running out of fuel gradually now. I'll show you the last sequence for this ship before signing off. And the fuel's going, gone. Decoupler activated. Off that falls back down to Earth. It's just my control module. And my 2 happy and 1 shitting himself astronaut. What's great is at over 1800 meters per second, I'm still travelling at quite a rate. Sure, it's falling, and eventually it will fall back down to Earth, but by that time I could be hundreds of thousands of meters, kilometers even, away from Earth, or away from where I started, which is fantastic. And that's the whole point at the moment. So this was KSP, I'm Greg Giddens, and see you again shortly.